Yeah, so we've just done a bit of an introduction video. It's too long maybe. If you want to stick around, thanks.
It's definitely too long, but
Yeah.
we've got a lot to talk about. We haven't spoken to you guys yet, and we've been on this project for
7 months.
7 months now, so we have been desperate to talk to somebody.
Just let you guys know where we're heading with it, like our vision, our dream, and what we're going to do with this bus, like how we're doing it, not how you should. If you want to take any advice or any questions, hit us up. We're going to try and film a lot of it, and hopefully we'll get better.
Yeah, we're novices when it comes to using the camera, shooting our videos. This is our first full-blown video with ourselves, so we're a little bit...
It's daunting, but
it is a little bit daunting.
Just stick around and we'll see how we go. We'll get better.
We're trying our best to give you the information, but also present to you a true version of ourselves, which is the tricky part, I think.
Yeah. Anyway.
Thanks for watching. We hope you like our video. Hey guys, welcome to Bus Crew AU. I'm Sarah.
I'm Jason.
And we are right here in our bus. As you can see, we've just had our spray foam insulation done and figured we should finally introduce ourselves so you can see who we are and what we're about. Hey.
Yeah. We decided to travel like 4 years ago. We only had one child and it's taken us 4 years, and we've changed our mind to camping tents, camping trailers. We bought a camper, sold it.
Yeah, we did.
Now we've bought a bus. We're Bus Crew AU, and we're going to live in it full time. We're going to travel and work and find somewhere else to live. We've got
Eventually.
3 kids.
We're hopefully going to travel for 2-3 years. Definitely want to make the most of it. Yeah, we're putting all the effort in to make sure this bus is going to be as comfortable as possible, because one of the issues I really struggled with when we did have our camper trailer was having to constantly rearrange the furniture to make it suitable for that time. For example, the dining table into one of the beds for the children. It just didn't appeal to me, and we did have quite a couple of stressful holidays in it. It wasn't ideal, so we went back to the drawing board. Jason said to us, hey, what about a bus? And at first I was a little unsure, you know, because it's just another idea, but I think it's really going to work. I think it's really going to pay off.
I've always wanted to build a bus. I like building things anyway, or trying to.
Yeah.
I always wanted to live in a bus, and then, you know, watching all the tiny home shows and everything, I said, well, what about a bus? Because it gives us an opportunity to have like the shower and the toilet, bulk water, the batteries and the solar, and then proper beds always made up, so we can just roll into town, to camp, wherever, and we're kind of like set up straight away almost, or we can just pull over and the kids can go to the toilet, have lunch, dinner. It's just like that best of both worlds almost. Like, we're not going to be as off-road as possible, but we're going to be living there. So I drew up a couple of like floor plan almost things, and then showed Sarah some photos, like Google images of other people with the tiny homes that are the same size, and or like buses that a lot of people are doing in Europe and the States as well. And
pretty much as soon as I seen the videos, I was 100% on board. It just seems like such a logical idea. We could get rid of all of our debt, we could live how we wanted to live, we could explore the country, like not just pack up and go on holiday for a week, 2 weeks, but make it our lives, which is it's just a dream. So what we did, we sold our home, which at the moment we're in Perth, the market's not so great, so even though we do have quite a lot of I would say luxury elements to our bus, we don't have a crazy budget. We don't have heaps and heaps of money to spend on it. So those quality products that we're putting in,
there's only a little bit of it.
Few and far between, but really making sure it's quality where it's needed. For example, we just had all of the spray foam insulation done, which yes is an added cost, but like we said, we do want to live in this full time and as comfortable as possible, and it's just
well, we're keeping it as well.
Yeah, we're going to keep it. When we do eventually stop, this will still be our home base. We're hoping to buy some land and then just live in our bus until we're able to expand, if in fact that's what we want to do. We might actually really get accustomed to living
we're not
on a
building
smaller
it.
scale.
We're not building it for 12 months or even 3 years and then that's it sort of thing, or like buy a house again. We're building it to live in. We're building it as a family home. Like, yeah, it's different and everything. It's trendy these days, but I've always wanted to do it, and then we've downsized our life anyway. Kind of minimalist almost sort of thing, trying to minimalise the spending as well and just focus on the bus. But when we do get our land, we still want that land and the gardens and stuff, but just live in the bus and then attach sort of to it, but that's down the track. We're focused on this at the moment. All of our time is down here. I work away in the mines week on, week off, so I'm down here for a week. Kids come and visit. Sarah's trying to help out as much as possible. All of our money is here. We rent close by. We rent this little spot off a friend now, and that's all of our money's going here, and or like savings almost for at the end of the year when we just shoot off. And
that's probably a drawback at this moment in time, because all of our free time pretty much is spent down here at the bus, but it is for the greater good. I do believe it's really going to pay off when this whole project's finished and we can take our kids out there and teach them all that life has to offer, more so than the four walls of school, the four walls at home, and the walk between there and the supermarket. So as much as it's about us escaping, it's definitely about giving a better life for our kids. Better, bigger educational opportunities for them. Even though I am packing it a little bit about homeschooling them, I have every faith that just being out and about in that kind of environment is going to teach them more than they could
That'll be right.
possibly grasp. Yeah.
Our youngest is 3.5, so he'll be 4 just before we leave. At the end of the year, he'll turn 4, and then there's the 5-year-old and the 6-year-old.
Yeah.
So they'll all need proper homeschooling, which we're doing. We haven't even.
I have had a bit of a look.
We haven't applied though. You have to.
No,
apply.
I haven't applied. I think at the moment I'm interested in school as air. That's just been approved to keep continuing. So that's something we have to
We're going to do
into.
all that, with the 4, 5, 6-year-old. The 3 kids will all get homeschooling. We're going to build them their little desk setup thing. We'll show you later on. They are going to benefit from it though. Like, there's 99% of people have positive views from it, whether they were homeschooled 20 years ago, 5 years ago, or whether they homeschool their kids and they're just reporting that their kids are doing even better than when they were in school.
Yeah.
So
it's
not an issue.
If you are seeking this lifestyle, there is heaps of information out there on all aspects of it, on education, on even down to building the bus, and that's really the category that we want to fit in initially. We just want to show you our journey, how we've managed to make it work for us.
Not how to do it.
No,
because
how we're doing it.
We're making it up.
We don't know what we're doing. Well, you've got a good idea. I am just down for the ride.
It's all just YouTube and forums and Google images and just reading and then piecing through like other stuff that we've all done at home, handyman sort of had to go, and piecing it all together to come up with the solution that fits like the bus build. A lot of it is just simple things, but then it's 10 of those per day or for the whole project. It's gonna be good once it's all finished. I'm pretty confident so far.
So the whole goal for these YouTube videos that we're putting up there is for you guys to come along for the ride with us, see what it's like building a bus from scratch, and then onwards into our journeys, homeschooling the kids, just general life on the road, because every experience is going to be a new experience for us.
Yeah.
And one worth watching.
Yeah. It will be all new. Like, Sarah's from England.
Yeah,
I'm
originally from Yorkshire.
I'm from over east, Hunter Valley, New South Wales, east coast of Australia. And now we're on the west coast. We met each other like 10 years ago, married for like 7 odd years now. But it's all going to be new for both of us.
Oh,
I'm
so excited.
I'm scared. I'm excited. I'm scared because I've got to finish it before the end of the year. But I'm scared because I'm not going to have a job. We're going to have money a little bit, like enough, I think. I hope. But I'm taking my family, and it's my responsibility to look after us all and the bus. Like, it's our home. Everything's going to be invested into it, like all of our money and things.
Everything's going to be fine.
Yeah, it will be
It's
fine.
going to be wonderful.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
But it is scary. Everyone else is doing it, so I'm pretty sure we can
I don't know, scary is the word, it's daunting, I suppose.
Yeah,
if you think too much about it, you can have like mini freakouts. Every now and then we'll be doing something at the bus and I'll feel really overwhelmed with the amount of work that's still to do. But every step we do, like the spray foaming, it just brings you one step closer. And a friend's saying today, oh, you know, you've still got a heck to do. I was like, I know, but we have so much less than what we had to do 2 months ago, even like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
You just make such leaps forward.
We bought this bus from Melbourne over the east coast, southern, and 7 months ago, 8 months ago maybe.
It was a really good buy too.
It was a good buy.
How much did it cost us?
12.
12, yeah.
Aussie, 12 grand.
Which is amazing.
Which is good for the condition it was in. We're really happy with it. I flew over straight after work and then checked everything out and then just drove it straight back. 4,400 kilometres. Yeah. So nearly 4.5 k's, 2 days driving, 2 and a bit, I think. Drove straight over, and
as you'll see from the videos, and we've stripped it.
Yeah, then it was like had seats and everything in it. So the next day we stripped all the seats out, stripped the floor, stripped the roof. It took us a week or something, and you know, gave the seats away, took all the scrap to the recycling and the dump, and that was 7 or 8 months ago. I've worked, and then we've sold the house, we've been sick, the kids have been sick, so we've put in a decent amount of work, and in that 8 months, I thought I'd have more done, but then if you work out the amount of work that I've actually done down here, we've probably put in like a good 3 months worth of work, you know, like 5 or 6 days a week worth of 3 months maybe. So
a lot of that stuff as well is you know, engineering the framework, which Jason's quite engineering minded. He wants to constantly improve and ensure everything's safe and secure, but you don't have to go in depth as we did at that stage. And also we're planning to have a deck on the roof. A lot of people just tend to apply the deck to the existing roof, but not this guy. He decided to chop the roof off, take me by surprise, but it is going to be better. The roof's going to be a lot flatter, a lot more sound secure. But you don't have to do that. This is just what we're doing. And
no, we had a perfectly good bus, 69 seats. Passengers,
apart from the windows,
there was 2
I did not want to take the windows out at all. I was adamant I wanted to maintain it as a bus, and I still do. I don't want it to look like the typical RV. I really want it to still maintain some aspect of a bus, which of course is the windows. So Jason, we've agreed, and we actually do have a nice large row of windows in the main living area, just to keep that vibe. But as Jason said, it was a necessary evil to remove those windows because they were leaking.
The top ones were the sliders.
Yeah, the sliders.
They always leak. Doesn't matter who you are or how good you are at installing them. One day they'll leak.
Yeah.
And these ones probably will or might too. Like, who knows? But these ones that we're buying are a lot easier, and they can be installed and pulled out, whereas the ones that we pulled out, we tried to do it ourselves. We've done everything up to the day we tried to pull the window out, accidentally smashed one.
Yeah.
We were trying to get the little bits out, and I was heating up the Stanley blade and slipped and cut my finger down to the bone. So if you look back, there's pics on there somewhere of me, and we're off to hospital for a few hours, and then we got some guys in, automotive glass guys, and they ripped around in like 4 hours.
Yeah, they did a really good job. But Sika, like, it's such a hard material to deal with. I definitely wasn't prepared for all of the Sika that's in the bus. I wasn't really sure what held it all together, but
Sika flex and rivets.
Definitely heaps of Sika, definitely heaps of rivets. But it's been good. Like, I've really learned a lot. I even do grinding, and
Sarah's been on the grinder and the cut-off wheel as well, like cutting up. I'll yell out a measurement. She'll be cutting the steel. Prep it for welding.
So I'm really learning stuff, which is awesome. Like, I've not been in an environment where I could, just whip out a grinder and have a practice. So in that sense, it's been brilliant.
Yeah, it's been good, and it's good to have that help where I can just yell out. I'm not back and forth so much. So that did help a fair bit there for the last couple of months. We had a good friend looking after the kids for a little bit, like after school and school hours when Rocco was at home. So that's proving really difficult now.
Managing the children is a little bit tricky. Today is good, we just have one child, the others are in school, but over the weekend, it is hectic. I spend most of my time trying to help Jason and shepherding the children.
Because all I want to do is eat or watch YouTube or
snacks
play with
up the wazoo. They just love snacks. But yeah, now we're getting on to the exciting stage. So we've just hit winter in Perth, and now thankfully the outside is sealed, and the inside now is sealed as well, thanks to the spray foam insulation. So the exciting bit now is decking out the inside. Putting all the woodwork in, putting the kitchen in, the beds in. I just can't wait. I'm sure it'll be a different story when we're in the thick of it, but at the moment I'm really excited for this stage. I've been waiting for this stage since demolition,
We're hoping that we can video these stages a bit better, and you guys can see how it all comes to life a bit better. The last 6, 7, 8 months we took pictures. We've put up a couple of, if you want to have a look before the slideshow sort of video things, there's a couple of GoPro ones of the sheeting when we started. You can see that we chopped up the bus.
Here comes Rocco.
Here comes Rocco. What are you doing, mate?
Something now.
Oh, you want food now?
Snacks, see?
Want some snacks?
You want to say hello?
Yeah.
Say hello.
Hello.
What's your name?
And Rocco.
Rocco is our youngest.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Right, I'll go and get some snacks for
I'll
you.
meet you out there in a minute, okay?
I'm making that.
See you, mate.
Wait.
We chopped up the bus. Pretty much, I don't know, 80-90% of it from like the floor sill almost up is all replaced and refabricated in stages because I wanted to keep the bus a shell that could be tarped up because it's been a lot of rain and that the last 2 months. Every day it's tarped back up. It's been a bit difficult really. It would be great to be in a big shed indoors.
That would be a dream.
Chop it all off and build it up exactly how I wanted from the get-go.
But then as well, I do feel if we were in a storage shed, as wonderful as that would be, it would just give us all the time in the world to do stuff. There wouldn't be the urgency that we had the last month that we had to get this bus sheeted up because the weather's coming. If we had that storage, we would just go, yeah, it'll be fine, we can do that later. Like, we just wouldn't have that kick up the backside that we need all the time, the weather always on our minds.
And I probably would have actually chopped the whole thing up by now.
Yes, it would have given him the perfect excuse to chop more stuff up. In actual fact, I think the only thing that has genuinely remained a part of this bus is probably the cab area, minus the roof.
The front half, that roof, the main roof, not the very front bit because we chopped that up. And then the back half, that's all new. But there's just that bit there's at the front.
And the floor is the only thing we haven't touched.
We saved the floor.
We kept the floor.
Thanks for watching that long-winded video. Hope you got an idea of who we are. Stick around, like and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram if you want. Hit us up with any questions and see us hopefully in future videos as soon as we can. We'll try and get better.
Peace.
Peace. Like a notepad or something.
We just came here to say goodbye. Thanks for watching.
No, I think we should tack something else on the front, like.
Oh, kids!
Who was that? Barney.
Is it?
I don't know. You don't. Oh, kids.
Oh, kids! Oh, it's something.
Oh,
Someone
no,
from The
Sarah.
Simpsons.
Oh, what is it?
Oh, you should do
Barney.
your Mickey Mouse voice.
No, I can't do it.
Pterodactyl.
Yelling at the kids too much.
You're pretty much the white
You
version of the guy from Super Troopers or whatever his name is.
Police Academy.
Police
No,
Academy.
you're a dick.
So, don't you?
No, just
We have 3 kids.
Just leave
Stella, Rome, Rocco.
Full blind loser.
Just in case we forgot to tell you, we have those.
I know we said after, when we first said, my name's Sarah. Hold up and shows them.
Come on, don't tell me you want me to do stuff and then I ask you what do you want me to do and then you don't know. It's frustrating,
Jason. I want
Jason.
you to figure it out.
Oh, shit.
Okay. We just thought we'd do an introduction video just so that you guys could meet us. It may be a little long, I'm not sure. We'll patch it in if you want to stay till the end, that's great. And just hopefully you get a bit of an idea of where we are.
That again.
What?
Because I did this.
You're a dick. I don't know what I said now. How we are building it or our methods? What did you do then?
Nothing.
I don't trust you. I don't trust you.
I understand. I didn't do anything. He's paranoid now.
Yeah.